my thoughts. I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my
What the hell's going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We're jumping back into global Dragonball Z Dokkan Battle in order to Extreme Z Awaken the newest Extreme Z Awakenable unit into the game, Strength Omega Shenron. Very excited about this one because he is a full power category support. So let's jump into it. I actually haven't even made my my team yet, which I guess we'll just have to make like a straight up Kamehameha AGL, Super AGL squad. Did I pass Kamehameha already? Yeah, so we're going to be making it on the fly, like right now. AGL Super Class. Obviously, we're going to pick this boy. Yeah, we'll get rid of the... actually, you know what? I was going to make a video with this, so I will move that, and I'll use this instead. So we're just going to bring a fully Kamehameha Super AGL squad, just to make this like as easy as possible. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna have just a very big benefit bringing all the Super AGL units, and obviously it's gonna be godly because we're using the no super attack there, but the first two should be able to kill him because we're using the type advantage, the category advantage. Oh, wait a second, is it? No, this is 2 times, right? Yeah, it's definitely 2 times. I was like, did it, because we just had a huge update, I'm like, did it only do 1 time? But I think it was 2 times super attack. I will confirm it when we go into the second event here. But that got me scared. Actually, we should change our lead to this boy here. Make it more useful for people, since I have mines with a dupe in them. So, you know, people will probably like that quite a bit. We will put the Gohan there. Obviously, he'll pair up better with his adult self for sure. And then the Gohan's really all we need, I think. Well, 3 health bars, maybe not. We'll see. Yeah, so we're definitely on 2 times. But yeah, so you're gonna want to bring as many Super AGL units as you can. Just don't bring any physical units. That's like your main objective, right? So even if you're bringing like a multi type team, then 100% do not bring physical, because physical is gonna get absolutely slapped on. Like, that's just not something that you want to do. This is like, it just came out just now, right? We're starting it. Yeah, I guess I will take this here, and then he might be all we need, but we'll see. So yeah, this man will immediately, like on stage 4, get a 50% damage reduction if he's facing against physical. So not only are you doing the type disadvantage if you're bringing physical units, but he's also just going to straight up negate 50% of that damage. He's going to add strength to that list from stage 8 and beyond, and that 50% damage reduction is going to go to 60%. So if you're bringing strength and physical units by stage 8, he's already going to reduce 60% of their damage, which is insane. And then by stage 10, if you're trying to bring a Devilman gets nerfed on stage 10. What ends up happening is he can only cap out at 2 million damage, and obviously this boss has more than 2 million health, so you just can't really do anything at that point. So your Devilman strategy goes out the window, which back in the day was actually a feasible strategy, though it would take a long time, but it was a feasible strategy if you were trying to take on the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku EZA, which was the first EZA, if I remember correctly, the Super Saiyan 3 AGL Goku. Because people were having so much difficulty. The problem with that EZA when it first came out is that it required Resurrected Warriors category, and it's like, okay, that's all fine, you know, people have a bunch of Resurrected. No, at the time they had just introduced that category with that EZA, so it's like, what's his name, Angel Golden Frieza had just come out, so not a lot of people had Angel Golden Frieza at that point, right? It's like, what, you want me to do this event with units that literally just came out? Like, what the hell? So yeah, a little strange. It's gotten much better since, like Kamehameha being the team to bring here. Kamehameha has been around for quite a while, right? It came out during 300 million download celebration. We're getting closer to the 350 million download celebration. So that's not a problem whatsoever. Back then it was. Anyway, on stage 13, he's actually going to start reducing damage from intelligence, strength, and physical by 70%, which is pretty insane. And then stage 20 and beyond, you're going to add tech to that and extreme units of any type. So gets a little rough. You get a little restrictive. But to be honest, there's so many good super AGL units that you can bring, even if they're not in the Kamehameha category. Like, we'll look at it in a second, but, you know, LR Caelifla jumps to mind, you know. You can bring LR Goten and Trunks. Like, they do a ton of damage, right? They were fantastic on a particular Broly EZA. Was it the Strength Broly EZA? I think they were super clutch on that one. Because I think it was like the youth category that you needed to bring. They were absolutely fantastic. I didn't have them at the time of that EZA, and I was really relying on friends, LR Goten and Trunks. Look how much damage that is. It's absolutely wild. Like, everyone's going to be doing decent damage on this stage, and it should be pretty easy. We're going to be going up to stage 20, by the way, in case you guys are wondering. And then in a separate video, we'll be moving on to the next stage. So if we take a look real quick and just get rid of the category, but go for Super AGL, UR, and LR. I mean, you got a lot. Look at all these units you can bring. Are you kidding me? Like, bruh, that's actually insane. So let me just take out this Goku real fast. You can bring the LR Caelifla if you have him, AGL Super Vegito, the LR Kid Goku and Arale, LR Kid Goku and Bulma, AGL Tapion. You have the Super Saiyan 3 Trunks. You have the free-to-play Vegeta there. LR Teen and Chaozu, LR Goten and Trunks. I mentioned them earlier. This free-to-play Great Saiyaman Trunks, right? AGL Caulifla, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. You're looking at Super Vegito. Like, bro, this is absolutely nuts. Super Saiyan 2 Goku. This GT Kid Goku that's going to do a ton of damage. LR Trunks. I mean, who else we got? Obviously, the God Goku that I'm bringing. This Super Saiyan Kid Goku is going to do decent damage. Actually, is this the one that's going to do decent damage, or is he trash? Supreme damage, yeah, 70% attack, start a turn. Not going to be a good defensive unit, but he'll be good offensively. This God tier Vegeta here, who's a defensive beast. The aforementioned Super Saiyan 3 Goku that I talked about. This man right here, who's actually a defensive monster. Very good, right? The Family Kamehameha Gohan. I mean, the list goes on and on. Evolution Vegeta. We're talking about, you know, the Super Saiyan Blue Gokus and all that stuff. Like, just a ton of great units. Who did I actually take out? Like, just ridiculous units that you can bring on this team. It's like kind of not fair, huh? I could also bring the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan as a support if I really wanted to, but like, I'm pretty sure, well, maybe I should. Maybe I'll take out like, I don't know who I'll take out, but either way, these dudes are actually insane. Who's got more defense to start off? Yeah, that should be, oh yeah, that's nice, This is easily done. Just easily done. Here we go. See you in the Shadow Realm, my friend, with all these ultra super attacks. It is nice knowing you, my guy. Peace. Okay. Oh, whoa, okay. Didn't die off of the 4 million, so it just goes to show he has like just a smidge over 4 million health on this particular stage, which is still a lot. Like, that's actually a ridiculous amount of health that this son of a gun has. But regardless, this is actually going to be good because I do need more Dragon Stones. We are working our way back up. I do want to have like... So it's going to be rough, guys. Like, we're in March. We got April, May, June, and then in July is when the 5-year anniversary is going to come out. Now, by that time, I want to be over 2,000 stones, which I think will be possible. But I think I honestly have to take a small pit stop. The only pit stop that I'll be making on the Transforming Vegeta and Transforming Goku banner. Simply because that Transforming Vegeta could possibly be one of the best characters in the game, one of the best TURs in the game. He's like top tier unit, and his category is top tier, like top tier, right? He's just absolutely filthy, disgusting, anything you can think of, whatever you want to name these guys in terms of compliments, even though it sounds like I'm dissing him, but he's just a nasty boy. Like, the things that he does are amazing. And if, in case you don't know what he does, he's Resurrected Warriors, 150% lead across the board, and he's also a yeah, we should get this. He's also a Super Saiyan 2 HP attack and defense 170% lead. What? 170% lead? That's actually disturbing. And the Super Saiyan 2 category is pretty dumb. You have Super Saiyan 2 AGL Gohan, this one that we're super attacking with right now. You got LR Kala Caulifla. You got LR Majin Vegeta. You have LR Intelligence Super Saiyan Gohan. In terms of TURs, you have that Defensive God AGL Vegeta that I mentioned earlier. You have the Transforming AGL Goku. You have the Goku who turns the Orb Changer, the AGL one, Super Saiyan 2. You have tech. You don't really have any. Well, you have some decent units that will eventually have Extreme Z Awakenings, but I won't talk about them now. You have the Super Saiyan 2 Strength Gohan. You have the Super Saiyan 2 Strength Goku and the Vegeta. Vegeta both has a physical one and a strength one, and then Goku has a strength one and an AGL one. You have the Transforming Physical Vegeta on there. You got Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. I mean, just a lot of fantastic units. It's a small category, but it's pretty jam-packed with some absolute monsters. And remember, you could just mix in you could just legitimately mix in Resurrected Warriors in there as well, under like a double lead or whatever the case is. Like, and that is pretty god tier. Let's actually see how much Kaioken Goku can do. It's funny that we all call him Kaioken Goku, even though he's not, like, that's not in his name. All right, he's gonna get hit here. Let's see how. 17,000. Okay. Unfortunately, he's gonna get his attack lowered. But what can you do? 2.2 is still pretty fine. But yeah, Resurrected Warriors, you got the Angel Golden Frieza. You got LR Tech Broly. Like, bro, that's going to be pretty disturbing. You got the new LR King Piccolo on there. Intelligence Cell. The LR Metal Cooler. LR Bojack. LR Strength Broly. Like, a lot of Resurrected Warriors on there. That's just LRs, right? The TURs are, you got some pretty good ones too. The AGL Metal Cooler and, you know, stuff like that. The Tech Transforming Frieza, Tech Golden Frieza, like the EZA Metal Cooler, the Intelligence One, just very, very good units. EZA Strength Cell, the EZA Physical Boo. Just a very good double category. Very, very good double category. And the fact that he raises his defense when he super attacks, which is very good, 30%. And then when he transforms, he's greatly raising his defense by 50%, which is pretty insane. That's I've talked about it long enough, but it's just it's going to be a great banner that we can go in on. And I'll probably make a video about it when we get closer to that point. If you should spend stones on it. But the fact that it's going to be tickets, right? Like 3+1s on top of that. I'll have to do, what's it called? I'll have to do, you know, a multi, 3 multis on each. Got to do a $150 rotation on each. So that's going to be 300 stones that I'm going to take from my 5-year anniversary fund in order to pull those units, because the value is just way too good. Way too good. It's just way too good. It's actually insane how good the value is. So that's my idea. That's what I'm planning on doing. We'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking for now. And I think it's the right call. Like, it's going to be pretty... They're going to be very, very good. Let's just put it like that. They'll be very, very good. And I'm excited for when their banners drop. And they should be the banner. So what they're probably going to do is right before the 5-year anniversary, they'll probably release the Beerus banner. And before the Beerus banner, they'll probably do the Dual Dokkan Fest banner. Maybe they'll sandwich in an LR between Beerus and the Dokkan Fest banner. So I'm worried. I'm hoping that dual Dokkan Fest banner happens in June. That's what I'm really hoping for, because I want plenty of leeway in between that banner and the 5-year anniversary banner. Because yeah, we want to go in with plenty of stones. We want to do like what it would be 3 rotations probably the first night, so that's going to be what, 900 stones, because that's no, is that less? 300, 450. Yeah, that's 150, 300, 450. Yeah, 450 times 2 is 900. Yeah, so we want to do like 900 stones the first night, and then have plenty for videos and collaborations and things of that nature. I actually should start hitting up some people, you know, early, and seeing if they want to do some collabs and stuff like that for the 5-year anniversary. I got a few people in mind of collaborating on. Should be good stuff. But we'll have plenty of stones around that time to be able to make plenty of videos, plenty of summons, some cool collabs. Maybe I'll do like 1 or 2. That, I mean, the anniversaries is like the time to do it, right? Like that's 100% the time to do it during the anniversary. And we'll see how it goes. But I'm excited for it. Definitely excited for the 5-year anniversary. I didn't go too hard on Japan during the 5-year anniversary. Again, I'm completely free to play on that particular account. And I wasn't, you know, the thing with playing like Japan and global, especially because I'm a global main, I don't try to go crazy grinding everything on Japan. And the reason for that is, like, you can legitimately burn yourself out and not want to do it on your main account. And that's what I never want to get. I never want to get to that point where I'm just like, ugh, I already did it on JP. I don't want to do it on global now. I want to grind out everything on my global account because it's the account I spend money on. So it's like, it would be nonsensical to like just burn myself out doing JP stuff when that's not the account that I put my time and effort into. You know what I mean? So like, I've only have some farmable LRs on it. I didn't even finish doing the grind for the LR Goku Black, you know, the Zamasu and Goku's body, and I'm not going to be quite honest. I'll do it on global. I did the events to get the stones and whatnot, and I'll do stuff like that. I'll do my battlefields and I'll do stuff like that, but I'm not gonna go nuts on that account because at that point it's like a full-time job, bro. Like maintaining those 2 accounts, you know what I mean? Like that's where it starts getting, all right, you know, it starts becoming a little bit too much, maintaining 2 different accounts and just like going balls to the wall on both of them. You know, that's not me. I mean, if you look at someone like the Truth, who's like the biggest whale in Dokkan, even he doesn't maintain 2 accounts. He started to with the Kaioken Goku that came out, but even he was like, all right, it's a little bit too much, and it's too much money, you know, that you're spending. So you gotta have a balance. You gotta be able to enjoy the game and, you know, not go absolute, you know, not go into debt playing this thing. You know, it should be something that you enjoy. Like, the only money I'm going to spend into it is the amount I would have spent on playing other video games, because this is the main game that I play. Like, that's how you have to think of it. You're not going to spend, like, let's just say if your budget for buying video games was like, okay, I buy like 3 video games a month. And let's just say that they're full price video games. Then that's, what, $180 a month? So that would be my limit for this game monthly. You know, just for an example. Not saying that's what it is or that's what it isn't, but just an example. Like, that's how I would see it. If you only buy like 1 game a month and it's $60, that should be your limit for this game. It shouldn't be all of a sudden like, oh, I'm spending $400 a month on it. It's like, all right, do you have that $400 as just spending money? If you do, go for it. And if you enjoy doing it, if it's not causing you stress, because some people I also see like talk about like how they play the game, and they don't even seem like they're enjoying it. Like, that to me is insane. If you're not enjoying this game, don't play it. It's something that you can stop playing. And you'll feel a lot better. I'm telling you right now, if you're not doing something that you didn't enjoy doing, you're going to feel a lot better, because then you're going to find something that you do enjoy doing. It's as simple as that. You know, if like and it goes for anything, right? Like, if you're as a hobby playing basketball, you hate playing basketball, then try to find another sport. You know, maybe it's football, maybe it's baseball, maybe it's you know, soccer, or you know, football from if you're not living in the United States. Golf, you know, whatever it is, soccer, tennis, you know, I don't care. I said soccer already, but you know, tennis, whatever. Just find something else that you enjoy more. And it's the same thing with this game. If you're not enjoying playing this game, stop playing the game. You know, it's not going to get suddenly better. This game is all about the chase, but it's also a collector game, and it has a lot of collector stuff that I'm able to do in the game that makes it so I have plenty of stuff to do all the time. Like even now, I have to farm out the Super Saiyan Goku from the Extreme Z area and that Super Saiyan Gohan. I gotta farm out their super attacks. I'm looking forward to doing that. I've already started on the Goku. I already collected all the Gokus that I need, and now I'm just working on getting the Awakening medals. So I'm fine with that. You know, that's a grind that I enjoy doing. If that seems like work to you, then you probably shouldn't do it. And I know excuse me, as I almost choked to death. I know if I do that on both versions of the game, it will seem like work to me, and that's why I don't do it on both versions of the game. I only do it on global, which is what my main is. So I don't know. That's just my advice. If it makes sense, then fantastic. If not, then I don't know what to tell you, you son of a gun. I just think that's the best way to play this game. And this game, I mean, it's been going super strong. Like, it's crazy that this game has gotten so much better over the years. It really has. It's one of the few games that's, you know, gotten much more player friendly. It's listened to the player base. It's changed accordingly, and they've been doing a very good job of playing that fine line between being greedy and being too free-to-play friendly, because like a game cannot be 100% free-to-play friendly, because then who is going to spend money on the game? And if you're not spending money on the game, then the game's not making money, and the game cannot pay their developers, they cannot pay their artists, they cannot pay their engineers, their game designers, all that stuff, right? Their translators, their localization talent, you know, everyone involved. You have no money to pay them. But you also cannot be greedy to the point where people don't want to give you money anymore because they know it's just a cash grab. It has to be that fine line. You got to be right in the middle. If you're not right in the middle, guess what? Your game is going to die. As my game almost did, because it froze for so long. Regardless, let's go to the next stage. As I take a quick swig of water. That's good stuff. And this will be the final stage, because we're doing stage 1 through... Oh, I'm sorry, this is 19, so we're doing stage 1 through 20. So we got this stage and one more after it. I apparently can't count. But... yeah, that's my thoughts on the game. They're doing a very, very good job. I think they're probably... I know Dokkan Battle has been fighting for number 1 in the US for a long time. Most of the time it gets it. Fate Grand Order sometimes battles it, but that's like the ultimate waifu game. You know what I mean? Like that's... I mean, let's be honest. There's a lot of people that enjoy that game, not for the gameplay. Let's put it like that. Yeah. And so that game makes a lot of money. That game makes a lot of money. There's a lot of games like that that are like just waifu simulators, which is pretty hilarious to me. And it's actually, I'm actually kind of happy that Dokkan Battle has not gone that route like every other game has. It's pretty cool in my opinion. It's like, all right, that's good, because there's too many games that are just like, yep, this is what we are. This is exactly what we are. You know why you're paying us money. You know why you're playing the game. And I'm just happy that Dokkan Battle isn't like that. It's strangely refused throughout the years to do anything like that. Even like the Peppy Owls are like, I mean, they're not really... No one is like revealing or anything like that in the game, and I'm actually cool with that. I'm happy. One of the most annoying things is like reading manga and then it starts to get ecchi and stuff, and like you can't read it in public anymore. At least in the United States, it's like, what are you doing, dude? What are you looking at porn? What the hell's wrong with you? So one big example is like One Piece. You know, after the time skip, like, good lord, the producers just jumped down Oda's throat, the writer, to be like, add more boobs, you know, make it more attractive to prepubescent boys. You know, we need the teen market, all that stuff. Teen boys, we need them. And so then it's like, all right, everyone had a growth spurt. Everybody is a freaking, you know, model essentially in the anime now and in the manga, so it's super annoying. But regardless, there you go. First 20 stages down pretty easily. Again, use Super AGL, use Kamehameha. There's so many Super AGL units, you will not have a problem. I will see you in part 21, or in stage 21 to 20, part 2 of this video. If you have yet to subscribe to the channel, consider what you're doing with your life. Go ahead and gently rub that subscribe button, gingerly ring that bell button, essentially kiss the like button. As always, share the video as well. See y'all in the next video.